Now, I've been told I've got to call you Digital Dave.
I wonder who said that.
A little birdie.
It's my alter ego.
Really?
It is.
Do you get sort of changed into a spandex costume in a telephone
just
box?
Giving away Superman's identity.
I'll tell you something now. How does Superman do it nowadays? Because there's no telephone boxes anymore.
Probably I don't know.
No,
some
I've no
sort
idea.
of Portaloo or something. You should just feel sorry for Questionable Quinton.
Who?
There you go. You see, I got the good name. Questionable Quinton. Analog Andy. Could have been, you see.
Digital Dave, yeah.
There you
now,
go.
why are we calling you Digital Dave? Because you come in bearing gifts, as it were.
I keep promising to bring things in and then forget. Not like me, obviously. So what I've done is I've brought a few things in today that I'm hopefully going to explain to people. They do sort of work on radio as well, but obviously we've got cameras and things looking at us. So Manx Blind Welfare have a lot of specialist equipment, which is available to loan to our members. We're not talking about necessarily very high-tech and very expensive bits of kit. We've got lots of smaller bits of equipment that can really help out. Example number 1.
For those of you watching on camera, he's now demonstrating. You need to be like a stroker on Sale of the Century, just sort of, just pointed at the camera and look lovingly.
I'm not wearing the right heels, but obviously it's here. So I'm holding up a little tiny device, and basically what this is going to do is sit over the side of a cup. And one of the problems that people can have when their sight is causing them difficulties is filling a cup up. Now, we do it every day and we can quite easily see when the level's getting near the top. But if you're having problems with your sight, you can't necessarily do that. And if you make a mess, you've got to clean it up. And that's not easy either.
And this device, what does it actually do then? Show me.
So it sits over the edge of a cup. And as you fill the cup up, I'm demonstrating here, we're not using a real cup. It will make a beeping noise.
Wow.
Okay, and it also vibrates as well, so it kind of makes a bit of a noise on the cup. You can also adjust it so that when it gets to the top, it makes a slightly different beeping noise. So you've got a little bit for the water and a little bit for the milk.
And bizarrely enough, though, you look at this and think, what a simple idea.
It's a really simple... These things have been around for absolutely ages, but a little tiny, very inexpensive bit of kit can make such a difference. Because as I say, if you've got to spend 20 minutes cleaning up a mess, it's not going to make you feel any better, is it?
No. Let's look at the other devices you've got there, because we're talking about things that, as I said, aren't rocket science. This next one amazes me.
Clock. So we take for granted, I wear a wristwatch. It drives me mental if I don't have a wristwatch on. I need to know the time every 5 seconds all through the day. Again, it's difficult if you're not able to see your watch, or you've got a clock that's not that easy to see anymore. We've got lots of talking products. A little box here, very small little square clock. It doesn't have a face or anything, just has a big round button on the top. When I press it...
The time is 3:23 p.m.
Now, it might not be exactly right.
Oh, it is. No, it is. Yeah.
But it's actually pretty good. And also, if I hold the button down, it will tell me the date as well, which is always useful.
The time is 3:23 p.m. The date is 22 October 2019, Tuesday.
Dead simple again, but just being able to know the time, even if you wake up in the middle of the night, what time is it? You press the button on this little clock, it'll do it for you. It's brilliant.
I would possibly argue that you didn't have to be visually impaired to find that actually really useful.
Awesome little things, really simple bit of kit, and they can be set up.
Now, show me the last bit of kit you got, because this would have been really good for you today, because I was panicking. There was no sign of Digital Dave in the studio. I was worried.
Oh, Alex was just... it was all the fans outside, Alex. It took me ages to sign all those napkins, autographs. Oh, dear me.
Right.
So my last little gadget is my favourite gadget at the moment. This is just a little round circular plastic disc. Now, one of the problems, again, people might have is writing down lists. Some people can write down the lists, but they can't necessarily read them again afterwards. And we all need to make lists for shopping, appointments, things like that. So I've got a very simple little recorder in my hand, which has 5 buttons on it. And all I need to do if I want to record any type of message, it could be my shopping list, it could be a phone number that I need to remember. There's a little record button. I shall demonstrate. Dave, try not to be late for Alex in the afternoon. So I've recorded my little message.
Dave, try not to be late for Alex in the afternoon.
Great little gadget. You can record loads of messages on here. When you finish with them, you delete them.
They're so simple, once again, and the excellent little array of gadgets. If people want to find out more information, Dave, and come and meet Digital Dave outside of cyberspace, obviously.
Yeah, I should be wearing my tinfoil outfit as per usual now.
Anything's better than the spandex, trust me.
Oh, that's not good for anybody, that one. Anyway, I shall be up at the Manx Blind Welfare. We're up there from 9 to 5 through the week, Monday to Friday. You can give us a call on 674727. You can send us a message on the interweb thingy on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or wonderful thing exists that I know nothing about now. Pop in and see us there. We have got a little dedicated room where you can come and have a look at these bits of kit. You're welcome to borrow them and try them with relatives if that's who they're for. We don't actually sell any of this equipment. It is issued to our members. If a person wasn't our member, we can certainly point them in the right direction of where they're able to get these products. They're very straightforward and easy to buy, and they're not expensive.
Excellent stuff. And if you want to have a look at some of those products being demonstrated, you can go and check out the video, which will be online at the Manx Radio Facebook page and the portal and things like this, and see Digital Dave in all his glory.
Oh, it's never going to leave me, that, is it?